And according to YouTube, I am now live, so how's everybody doing? Spidey Librarian here. And tonight, oh gosh, I need to relax and unwind, so I figured I would play some Quest for Glory. Quest for Glory is a game series from Sierra Online. It started in, I think, 1989, and it was very popular in the, well, it was semi-popular. It had a cult following in the 80s and 90s. So, but I am going to go ahead and play I think I'm going to play the Magic Users adventure. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. I like to go with the VGA version. And yes, anyone who played this might remember these little anti-piracy things. This is designed by hardworking folks, so please don't make illegal copies of this game. And oh right, you are going to need the manuals. So, Sierra Online. All right. And Quest for Glory. So the way the game starts is that you are a new hero. You have completed your hero's correspondence course, and you're looking for like a job to become a hero. And you end up, you find an ad for a place called Spielberg, and they're like, hey, we need a hero, no experience required. And you're like, great. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the, well, you know what? No, let's just do the whole, all the bells and whistles. Let's show the intro here. Oh, gosh. And this is a remake of the original version of the game. This was made, I think, in like 1991 or 93. The original came out in 1989, so effectively this was just an update. The original game was a parser interface where you had to move around using the directionals on the keyboard. You typed in your commands, ask about this, make thief sign, whatever. So this is a point-and-click version. I think it's a little more efficient, and I really like it. As you can see, it is a wonderful-looking game for its time. So we have the character creator section right here. Oh, come on, guys. You're making me look bad. Or, well, worse than usual. Alright, so we should be coming up on it soon. Yes. So now, we can choose either the fighter, who's going to unsheath his sword there. Alright. We can be the magic user, or the thief. They're all great classes. They're all different ways to solve problems. I'm going to go with the magic user. Magic user is kind of a favorite of mine because, I don't know, he wields a lot of spells and he's very powerful, and I really like him. So, a couple of things. You start with 50 points to allocate to your existing stats. So for magic user, I'm going to want intelligence. I want to have as many magic points as possible. And you see how your magic points go up if you put them in magic and intelligence. So we're also going to hope that he has a little bit of luck. And, oh boy, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and give him some points in dodge, because he's going to need to get out of people's way a lot. And then I'm just going to give him a whole lot of MP to start with. And then, a little bit of extra luck there. So, and, okay, we have to give him a name. What should we call this guy? I'm inclined to go with Dresden. Does anyone have any suggestions? I'm thinking Dresden is a pretty good name. So I think let's just go ahead and put that up there, see what others think, if anyone has any suggestions. For my thief character, we've called him Capone, you know. And I can't remember, what do we call the fighter? I call the fighter something, but I can't remember what. I think I just might have called him Sir Tonewin or something like that. So, alright, well, I think we're just going to go ahead and go with Dresden. I have not seen anyone make any suggestions, so we're going to go ahead and just have a look. And so you come into town, and you kind of survey, and you're like, yeah, this is cool. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are two people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person, smoking a pipe, looks like he might be the sheriff. And you walk up to him automatically. The man with the pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You are lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we could certainly use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. And you can see that up in the upper right-hand corner there is a score out of 500. You get points by talking to people, and I'm not going to go through every single thing this guy says or that a lot of people say. I'll just kind of go when there's really kind of plot specific and important stuff. But what I'm doing right here is I'm basically trying to make sure that I go through the entire conversation tree. I want to make sure that I get any points that you get for talking about specific topics. So we're going to go back. Danger. He's basically telling you you can get treasure by either being very brave or very, very foolish. There's a lot of monsters around this valley. There is a guild hall that you can go into, and you can talk to the the guild master. You can talk to just about anyone that you meet here. But some of them only have so much that they can talk to you about. Now, the sheriff here, since he's kind of like your starting contact, he has a lot to talk about. Let's go talk to the goon here. Let's see. I get no response from the goon. Can I take his toy? Can I take his toy? Are you crazy? That goon would tear you limb from limb if you tried to steal his yo-yo. Let's take a look at him. Oh, look, he's doing tricks with it. There's more than a hint of ogre about this strange and bulky character. He seems cheerful, though. Ah, there we go. Gosh, that's an authentic whamma blamma, 3 scoops of mana, hilarious, gregarious, floats in the areas, yo-yo. Oh, gosh. I love the humor in this game. It's all very punny. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen that before, but it's been a long time. Alright, so point and click. I'm going to set my guy here to running because I want him to have as much stamina as possible. And the first thing we're going to do is go to the guild hall here. This Adventurer's Guild Hall reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moose head and other stuffed monsters, Saurus, Troll, Griffin, Dragon, Cheetar, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see a registration book on the table and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated near the window must be the guild master. He is snoring. So I'm going to go over here and just have a quick look at the book. And the last entry in it is, it was made several years ago. So it says, Baronet Barnard von Spielberg killed a troll near the Flying Falls on this 23rd day of October. And now, one of the things you can do, as a tradition in the game, is you sign the yearbook, or the adventurer's log, sorry. And now I'm going to go over here and talk to the guild master, or more accurately, I'm going to wake him up. And he's all like, "Oh, hi! I was so busy I didn't notice you come in." Which, of course, he's lying. "Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new visitors here. Most people think this valley is cursed." So I'm going to talk to him for a little bit. And I get at least a point for talking to him. And he's going to talk about just various things that, he's going to talk about some of the monsters. He's going to describe some of them. The first monsters that you should fight in this game are goblins, no matter what, because they're the easiest things to fight. And even if you put a whole lot of points in things like your weapon use or your strength or your magic, you're still pretty new at this. So let's see, I'm just asking him about various things. I think for the most part we're good. So now I'm going to go over and talk about, or go look at the bulletin board, and we're going to take a quick look at the jobs. So, reward for the return of a lost ring, inquire at the healers. Then there's the reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock, who is described as short, ugly, wears colored robes, and laughs a lot. So, then there's the reward for the brigand leader, which is 60 gold. 50 gold for the return of Baronet Barnard von Spielberg, who has disappeared. He's the person who was in the Adventurer's Log book when you last looked at it. Notice, spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions. Inquire at the healers. And then finally, this poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is of a small child with braids. Reward for 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. And this is pretty much all we need from the Adventurers Guild. So I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Now, the old lady here, she's the only sane person here. At least she's not off her rocker. Ha ha ha. The old lady really serves no purpose for the magic user. If you're a thief, you can attempt to rob her house. But this store, the eye over the magic shop, seems to be watching you. So I am a magic user, and one thing that we do want to take a look at is what spells I have. So I'm going to look up here. My spells don't seem to work here. Well, that's peculiar. I thought I could at least look at them. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and have a look anyways. And I'm not going to buy anything just yet, but I am going to want to buy some spells here. And that freaked me out the first time I saw it, that winged creature. I am Zara, and my companion is Damiano. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. Okay, hi. I'm Dresden. How are you? I am both human and fairy folk. I draw my power from both. My name is Zara. This is my shop. Okay. So, we are people of power and magic, and live in the forests far beyond the mountains to the west. Let's ask her about power. Power is the essence of magic, that which the wizard shapes and is shaped by. Okay. Who is Damiano? Oh, that's Damiano. Damiano is both my familiar and my friend. We share our lives and our magic. And what's a familiar? Familiar is a creature of... Okay, we know it. We presumably know what a familiar is. So, summon of a familiar is a powerful spell and can only be cast once. It binds the wizard and the familiar to the ends of their lives. The more powerful the wizard, the more powerful the familiar, although you cannot always judge power by a familiar's shape. Alright, that's very interesting. Tell me about magic. And basically she's going to tell me, you know, if you have magic, you can do spells and stuff. You can purchase spells, you can... Oh wow, she doesn't have much to say about it. Okay, let's ask her about initiation. This is actually a nice little character arc thing for the magic user. When you have mastered 9 spells, have the power to cast all, and proven yourself worthy by accomplishing a great deed, then you must undergo initiation to become a full wizard. There is a place in the distant south where you must journey, but first you must become a hero here. Very interesting. Let's see. Wizard. A wizard is one who both shapes magic and is shaped by it. Erasmus and I are the only wizards in this valley. Who's Erasmus, you wonder? Erasmus is a wizard and a spellcaster who knows much about this area. He lives in a tower northeast of town at the top of a steep mountain called Zauberberg. He can be very helpful if approached properly, but he has a strange sense of humor. And we'll meet Erasmus eventually. Now you can ask about potions and just kind of other stuff. Oh, right, she's talking about the, what was it, the Hall of Wizards? The Halls of Magical Mastery in the South. And then, why'd you say I have to be a hero? Well, master these, do this, vanquish evil, and you will become a hero. So, alright. Anything about Spielberg? There is much magic in this world for those who know how to use it. There is magic in this little town and a good deal of magic in this valley. So she sells spells. There's an aura protecting the town, which is also interesting. Within most of its walls, there can be no active violence or cruel magic. Even so, it is prudent to avoid dark places. An aura is a spell of protection surrounding something. The town is still protected by the aura cast by the great spellcaster Erana. Who is Erana? Erana was a powerful spellcaster who lived long ago. She brought peace to this valley. Even now, her spell protects the town from violence or foul magic. Her final resting place is due north of town, and it is a place of both safety and healing. It is known as Erana's Peace. And again, in these games, Erana actually does kind of... she doesn't appear, at least not, in person, but her presence is felt in, I think, almost all of these games, which I think is really, really cool. So, let's see, what about the valley? Oh, and Baba Yaga. Alright. Baba Yaga is a powerful and wicked hag. You would be wise to avoid her. She cursed the Baron and when he tried to drive her away. Oh, really? This is about her hut. What is the rhyme? She doesn't have any interest in telling you. And then she's telling you about Baba Yaga's curse. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so that ye lose all that ye treasure. There's always a way to break the curse. Possibly Erasmus knows more about this. He was once a great leader, the Baron, of this land, until he was foolish enough to anger Baba Yaga. So we're going to go back. We're not going to talk about Baba Yaga anymore. And then what I sell here are merely tools to help those who have power. You may purchase restorative potions and scrolls from which you may learn spells if you have the potential. A true magic user has the innate affinity for magic. There is also the ability to store power, which ordinary mortals do not have. So, now these are some of the spells that she sells. There's a Fire Dart, Fetch, and the Open spell, and I probably need all of them. You can also find a spell if you learn the secret of Erana's Peace. Also very cool. So let's see. Zap, I think, is what I start with. Yeah, that lets you place magical energy on a weapon, and then it, does magical damage when you hit your enemy. Scrolls. You can find scrolls in various places, and then to the north of town, surrounded by the mountains, is an alpine valley that is rumored to be the final resting place for Erana, although no one is certain what happened to her. It is certainly a magical place of safety. There is also supposed to be a gift there for magic users who are clever enough to find it. Very cool. So I'm going to leave now. She's going to do her disappearing act. I love how there's like a cloudscape behind her. It's got to be some kind of a mystical illusion, right? Okay, so I've spoken to the sheriff. I'm going to go into the inn a little later. You can smell apples as you approach this corner of the town. Good day and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice fresh fruits or vegetables? And this is Hilda, and she is just selling vegetables. That's pretty much her entire function here. So, and her father's name is Heinrich Ferdefedern, and that's the best I know how to pronounce it. So, gonna just go ahead and talk a little bit about some of her stuff. Yes, you can ask to date her. She always says no, but she's very nice about it. And then, of course, you being a hero, you're not going to press her anymore because that's what decent guys do when a lady says she's not interested, so, or that she can't for whatever reason. Then we're going to go into the dry goods store real quick. Probably not too much I'm going to do with this place. There's the shopkeeper, Kaspar, and he looks like a librarian because he's reading a book. He's got glasses. Yes, I'm being stereotypical, but I'm a librarian, so I can be stereotypical about librarians, right? Wrong, right? I don't know. So, anyways, if you click your coin purse on him, you can buy a flask, you can buy food, dagger, or armor. Really, I'm not going to need a flask. I probably won't need food. I might buy daggers, but I don't know. I don't really have need to throw them. I'm not a thief. And armor is just way too heavy for me. So not much to do here other than come in and get my 1 point. And now I'm going to go over to the bar. Actually, wait, no. Before I go to the bar, I'm going to go to this alley. Go into the alleyway. And voila! There's a beggar in the alley holding out a bowl to you. Hello, alms? Alms for the poor? So let's see if I can talk to him. Silver? Oh gosh. Okay, alright. Let's give him the silver. Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging in this town since the brigands started scaring all the trade away. Yeah, he makes his living begging. It's like his trade. So, what's your name? My name is Sam. I've lived here, blah blah blah, alms for the poor. Okay. Where are you going when you go south? I heard Silmeria is a good place to be. It's by the sea. I think I'll head there after this. And again, this game, it does a lot of foreshadowing, which is one of the things I love about it. Let me see. Begging, cash, work. Okay, there was something else I wanted to ask him. Alright, well, he doesn't have much else to tell me, so... Except for this, a word of warning to you, don't drink the dragon's breath, which, don't do that. Alright. Now we're going to go into the tavern. Okay. The grimy window lets little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and other more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt, and the bar with sticky beer. Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To the right, two gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression that you are not welcome. So let's just have a quick look around. From the size of the ancient oak kegs, you surmise that the drinking of large quantities of beverage in this is the main pastime in this establishment. Right, we're in a bar. This bartender looks tough from his crew cut to his boots. The only thing soft about him is his tattoo, which says, Mama. Alright, so I see that little piece of paper there. B, he's starting to get suspicious. Hold off on our meetings for a bit. I'll keep you posted by these notes. So let's just go and have a seat. What do you want? Okay. So before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And let's go ahead and we're going to call this one Dresden. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save it. And let's have a little fun here. So let's go ahead and we're going to order the Dragon's Breath because, well, this is just one of many ways to die in the game. Alright, so you cough up the cash. Hey, Crusher, a friend here wants a Dragon's Breath. So, wow. There you go. And you just automatically drink it. You get no choice. You order it, you drink it. Oh, wow. And that's what happens to you. Talk about a fiery brew. Maybe you really shouldn't have tried the Dragon's Breath. Better luck next time, and we hope you saved your game, which I did. So we're going to go ahead and... So, there's not really much else to do in here. The bar is kind of where the entrance to the Thieves Guild is, and of course if you try to talk to the goon, he's just going to ignore you. And, yeah, he's just going to throw me out if I keep this up. So we're just not going to mess with him. Alright, and so we've pretty much done all we can with the town right now. So at this point, we're just going to go ahead and go out and see what the world has for me. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just the cold. You really are on your own now in a very dangerous place. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is I like to basically take the path all the way as far east as I can go, just to show that you basically have come, like you're stuck in the game. You can't leave, because this was the way you came, and it looks like the snow, an avalanche has sealed off the road, so you are stuck in Spielberg. For better or worse, you have to become a hero here. So, and then there's the fox here. He's stuck in a trap. So we're going to go ahead and help him. And we're going to spring it. And there we go. In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, it sometimes pays off to be polite, even to rude people. As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years back. To break the spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir, ta-ta for now, be seeing you. And that is all you see of the fox in this game. So we're going to head back to the entrance to town. And now we're going to go up one to the healer's cottage. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to the hut by the side of the road. Small creature that's chirping really gratingly looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. Her nest is made of twigs, leaves, and herbs, probably stolen from the healer's garden. So let's go ahead and knock on the healer's door. You knock on the door. Come on in. The fragrance of herbs mingle with some rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? Why, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some from me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. And that is the healer, and you can sell her spell components. You can get her ring. I'm not that interested in her pet. The pet has that chirping sound, which is really annoying. We're not going to talk much about that. Okay, and I think I've got most of the things that I need. I'm going to ask her about spell components real quick. Okay, she's going to talk a little bit about Arana's piece. And then... Okay, nothing terribly... Alright, yeah, the brigands at one point assaulted a local farmer, Heinrich Berdefedern, I believe. Alright, so she needs her ring back. So the ring was taken by her pet's girlfriend here, the bird up in the nest here. So what I'm going to do... Oh, right, I need to purchase that spell. So I have the zap spell. That's all I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cast it. So that way, if I get attacked, I can, when I hit them with my dagger, it'll be an extra little bit of pop when I hit them. So let's just go ahead and I'm apparently very, very exhausted already. Yes, I don't have much in the way of stamina. That could be a problem for a little wizardly magic using person like me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into town. It is mid-afternoon, so what I'm going to do is go into town. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and rest. And I think I should only need to rest once. That'll give me like all of my, or almost all of my stamina back. Yeah, now I have 15 out of 16, so that's good. And now, I'm going to go, since I know I now only have the zap spell, I'm going to go back to the magic shop, and we're going to buy whatever spells I can afford at the moment. So, how much do I have on me? I have 4 gold pieces and 9 silver pieces, so I have the, I think, approximate worth of about 49 silver. So let's just go and talk to Zara here. So, you return to my shop. Ask of me what you will, but keep it to the point. Okay, well, I would like to purchase some spells. I want the fetch spell, actually. Now, I could probably purchase, like, the open spell or something like that, but the fetch spell is your first... it's a good first purchase. So I'm going to do that, and as you read the scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. Now I'm going to leave, because we're going to use the fetch spell to get the healer's ring back. Oh boy, I'm going to have to move fast, too. Before I go, I'm going to save. And we're going to go this way. And hopefully this isn't going to take too long. Okay, because I need to get back to town before night falls. So I'm going to use the fetch spell here. Oh wow, I got it on the first try. All right. I'm a natural magician, aren't I? All right, so you take a lovely gold ring from the nest. You place the ring into your pack and the nest on the ground. And now we're going to go in here and we're going to give the healer her ring. Well, what can I do for you this time? Alright, so we have a ring for you. So we're going to give that to her. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. And she automatically comes and grabs you and gives you a big kiss. You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. And we're out of here. Okay, now get to town. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, well, not too terribly much, really. So it's either mid-afternoon or the sun is setting. Sunset is approaching. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got, how much gold is it? 6 gold? Okay, so I'm going to go and purchase the Flame Dart spell. The Flame Dart spell is kind of like your main offensive spell in this game. Second place is Zap by a long shot. As a wizard, you generally kind of want to avoid close combat. Zap is for zapping your enemies with your weapon if they do get too close to you, but generally you want to avoid it. So we're going to click the purse on Zara, and we're going to get the flame spell. And again, you read the scroll, and it becomes ingrained into your mind. So now I know 3 spells. And now I've got 51 points. I've got 10% of the point values in this game. So that is all to the good. And how are we looking? I've got 18 stamina now. Nice. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest a little bit and just see if that causes the... Okay, I'm too impatient to rest right now. Alright, but I only have 12 out of 18 stamina. I could have all of it. Okay, so we're going to... I think... Yeah, I don't think there's much else that is of value to do here. We'll go into the inn in a moment when the sun starts to set. Alright, and before we leave, we're going to save. And let's just have a... Okay, yeah, so far... What I'm waiting for here is one of the things that really kind of like wowed me when I first played this. So there is an actual like day and night cycle in the game time. And, you know, at a certain point after you've been out in a certain amount of time, in the original version, the sky just went to black and then suddenly it was night. Well, in the VGA versions of these games, there is a gradual darkening of the palette that happens just in like real time as you're walking around. So you can tell when the sun is setting or when it's coming up. And so far, I don't see it. And if I rest again, I'm afraid it'll cause too much time to pass and you won't see it. But I remember the first time I saw that and I was just so like wowed by it. Like you could see, kind of like you do, you know, like when you've been playing outside for a long time and, you know, you see the sun setting, you see the sky changing color, you see like the ground like turning darker shades of its original color very slowly, but like in real time. And I kind of want to see that at least once before I go into the inn. So let's go ahead. I'm just running him around to exhaust him a little bit. We're gonna save, and now, oh, I think it's starting. Yes. Okay. So it might be difficult to see, but if you take a look, you might see that like the colors are very slowly changing to like a darker shade. And if you also look down here, you'll see that the gate to the town is barred. It's closed and barred. And it's apparently so sturdy that you cannot open it. So like, yeah. And I could probably try to climb it, but I'm not going to do that. Now, when this starts, it will tell you the night is still young on day 1. And if you can see, yeah, the color palette transition jumped a little bit further. So this is a, you know, this is nightfall here in Spielberg. So, okay. So that is very cool. I'm going to rest for 10 more minutes. And then it's just going to... Oh, wow. Okay. That didn't do much at all. All right. So now we're going to go into the inn. And in the inn, we're going to meet several characters who are very important to the hero. You're going to meet Shamin, Shima, and Abdullah Du. Shamin is the innkeeper here, and Abdullah Du is this poor guy right here. The merchant is a rather fat man with a small mustache and a beard. He wears a turban. So let's just talk to Shima. Oh, well, no, we can't. And Shima is the one that comes out and serves you food and drink. So you sit down, and the merchant starts to speak. Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in, when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. Shamin summons Shima. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, wanderer from afar. Do you wish food or drink? And let's just talk to Abdullah really quickly. And he's basically talking about how he got robbed by the brigands a few weeks ago, and now he's poor and penniless and stuck here in Spielberg with his friends Shima and Shamin. So that is a little bit of foreshadowing, because at the end of this game, when you become a hero, you're going to leave with them to go to Shapir. So let's see. I'm just going to get a few more conversations in here, talk a little bit about Shapir, and then we're going to go ahead. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to buy Abdullah here, I'm going to buy him a meal. And he's basically like, Shima, prepare for me the feast of 6. And now he tells you a secret. Among the items they stole from me was a magic rug, and I alone know the words to command it. If you help me recover it, then I will fly you to Shapir with us. Big foreshadowing there. So we've done that, and then I'm going to buy myself a meal as well. And that actually might be all I can afford. I might not be able to afford a night's sleep here because I was too generous. But that's okay. That is all right. She's going to come out. Come on. And I probably have only got like 1 silver left. Oh, 2 silver, sorry. All right. Okay, and she's going to bring me my meal, say I hope you enjoy it. And then I'm going to eat the meal, right? And then we're going to get up. Or wait, no, she's going to come and take the dishes, so. All right, she's clearing the table. Alright, and at this point, I don't think I have enough to afford a night's rest. So, quite the pickle I've put myself in here. Because your silver is too low, you must find other accommodations. Perhaps you can find work somewhere. Oh, I know what the game is telling me. Problem is, yeah, I don't know how. I guess I'm going to have to try to get to the castle, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to climb out of town, and then we're going to climb into the castle. And the game is telling me that I have no business trying to climb, apparently. We're going to try it anyways. leave the climbing to the people that know how. This is another thing, you can grind skills for yourself. Although apparently I can't. Huh, that's interesting. I don't appear to be using any stamina. I'm just gonna keep trying. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I keep trying, but I have no climbing ability. And apparently I'm getting tired. Well, what if, let me see. Let's look at, oh, of course my spells don't work here. Well, we're just gonna keep trying to get out then. I know that if you do it long enough, you can actually get skill in climbing even if you don't have it, which my character doesn't. So there's like I'm kind of stuck here doing nothing. Wow. The game is just like, yeah, no, too bad, so sad. What if I go over here? Let's try this. We're gonna go over to, wait, can I? No, I can't. Okay, I was gonna see if I could try to climb the walls over here, but it will not let me. Huh. Well, it looks like I shouldn't have bought that meal for myself. Should have waited until I had some more silver. Can't use my spells because I'm in town. Dang, I got myself into a pickle here. And on the first night, you'd think I'd know better. Okay, so you know what I can do though. Let's see. Alright, I've exhausted myself a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and rest for 60 minutes. And then we're just going to keep trying again until I either climb on out of here or until I run out of stamina. I honestly thought that you could climb out of here, though. Okay, alright, well, we're going to see just how insane I can take all of this. Huh. Okay, let me think. Oh boy, the alley. You see a light glinting from the alley. Can't make out what it is. This is a very dangerous thing. If you go too much further into the alley, looking at that thing, some strange object. But can I use... No, my spells still don't seem to work there. So what... No, if I can't use my spells, then I'm not going to try to get it. Okay. We're getting out of here. So what happens is that's a... it's like a glowing coin spell or something like that. It's a thief's trick. And robbers use it to try to lure people into the alley. So, okay. I am just kind of stuck here. Let me see if I can rest a little longer. And what time is it? It is not yet dawn on day 2. So my guy is going to be really tired, but whatever. Let me see. And apparently I'm too impatient to rest. Alright, well, we're just going to keep running around, and we're going to rest up and pass time that way, because I just didn't think this one through. Sorry guys, I don't know what I was thinking. I apparently wasn't. You would think trying to climb and failing, though, would cost you more stamina. Okay. I'm just going to keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Okay. Spell, I didn't mean to do the spell. Okay, so I've used up 1 stamina so far. It is not yet dawn. Let's see if I'm too impatient to rest. And I'm gonna keep doing this. See if I can exhaust myself a little bit more. That does exhaust me a little bit. It just doesn't do it very much. Okay, daybreak. And it's still barred, so what I'm going to do now is we are going to leave here. You see how different the color palette is now? Day and night, literally. Okay. So, I made a little mistake, and my guy is a bit tired. It's okay, we'll be all right. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to go to this castle beyond. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so the gatekeeper here is actually very talkative and will tell you everything you want to know about the Baron, the curse that he's under, Baba Yaga, the reward for being a hero, the Baron's kidnapped children or missing children. I guess technically they're not kidnapped, they're just missing. Stuff like that. And then when you click on the gate, he will actually raise it for you. And you can go in, but there really isn't much to learn at first. So you get here, and the only people really to talk to are these guys here. And they really won't tell you much more than Carl does. As a matter of fact, they really just don't have that much to say. They actually advise you go talk to Carl, the gatekeeper. And then if you go over here and try to talk to this guy, he's just like, I'm not here to answer your stupid questions. Go talk to Carl. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Because now I'm going to be like, boy, you don't talk to me that way. And yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You hear a guard yell for help. 4 guards inside the barracks grab their weapons and overwhelm you. As they drag you into the castle and down into the dungeon, you realize that was not quite the right thing to do. So yeah, be mindful of some of the choices that you make in this game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to this guy, the stable. The stable is going to be like, hey, you need some work? And I'm going to be like, yeah, I need some work. He's going to like, go, come here and take a rake. So we're just going to do that. And I'm going to build up some muscles this way. And I'm also going to get 5 silver, which is what you need to stay in the inn. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then effectively, that's going to be my sleep in the inn fund. All right, come on over here. Because you can get silver from killing goblins and other stuff, but like, you know, it's kind of like not guaranteed that you're necessarily going to get it. And since you're a newbie magic user hero, you're not going to do so well usually. This guy's a jerk. But you get a point by talking to him. And that's pretty much all he's about. Hold on. So yeah, this guy's the weapon master of the castle. The most telling thing about him is about Elsa. Bright child for a girl, she used to watch me practice daily and question me constantly. Pity she was not born a boy. She would have made a talented swordsman if I had trained her. I could not demean myself to teach a mere girl, of course. So the guy's a real jerk. So, whatever. You can pay him a gold for a fencing lesson, but as a magic user, I'm really not so interested in it. So with that said, let's go and do a little bit of actual exploring now that we can. So I've got, let's see, I've got not much stamina, but I do have a whole lot of magic. So let's see if we can get into a little bit of trouble. Alright. Oh, and first go. Here we are. Can I... Is that flame dart? Yes. Okay. So we're going to use it, and we're going to cast it right... Uh-oh. Never mind. He's coming right at me. Hey. You see, I just keep casting flame dart at him. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, fine. That should have killed him because my weapon was zapped. Alright, first kill. We got him. So, typically when you kill something, you should go search it. But since it's a dinosaur, he doesn't have any treasure on him. Ah, well, what a waste. Alright, so let's see. My intelligence and vitality have gone up. I don't have much in the way of health or stamina or magic points. But that's okay. These are things that can all be recovered with rest. So I'm going to go back up here where I know it's safe. And we're just gonna chill here and rest for about an hour. Oops, sorry, I clicked my character sheet. So we're gonna do that. And now, let's see. And I have most of my stamina back. And I've got about a third of my magic points, which does not really help. But, you know, that's what I get for being a noob. Alright, so my expertise with the Flame Dart spell is 14. I use 5 magic points each time I cast it, which means that I've only got like 2 uses. I could really use some potions for mana restoration. So, there's not much I can do at the moment. My dinosaur guy didn't have a lot of treasure for me. What if I, no, of course I'm too impatient. But it is in the middle of the day. Would I last in another fight? Yeah, I mean, I've got stamina. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cast Zap so that my weapon is magically charged. We're going to save. Alright, so Dresden here is going to go into the forest again. And hopefully we can get attacked by a goblin this time. I should have at least 2 uses. Come on. Somebody come out and get me. Come and get me. Come on. Ooh, that's a goblin. Alright, let's go get him. Come here. Okay, that's all I've got. And now it's all about whether or not I can hit him enough. Oh, we got him. Okay, good, good. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and search him, see if he's got any money on him. 10 silver. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Alright. Probably going to be a while, though, before I can really afford some potions, but it's a good start. Now, I know where we can go to get some spell components that we can then sell. Ooh, hey, it's Bruno. Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. And then if you try to talk to him, what's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you could use. Jerk. So this is Bruno. And Bruno is one of the brigands. And let me see, let's just give him a silver. For another silver, I can tell you about where to find the Baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So if you want some information, hand me some cash. Alright, let's talk. I'm Bruno. I want to know about that stupid hut Baba Yaga has. And for 2 gold? Oh, I'm not giving you 2 gold. Someone else can tell me. Okay. He doesn't really have all that much to say, but whatever. Alright, let's get out of here. It's still midday, right? Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do now, if you want a good time, try the dragon's breath at the bar. We know what happens when you do that, though, right? Okay. So what we're going to do now is... Oh, hey, that's Heinrich Ferdefadern. So let's just talk to him real quick. And I am Heinrich Ferdefadern. And yep, his daughter is Hilda, who sells you the veggies and the fruits and veggies at the stand. And I don't think there's too much. I mean, like the vegetables. The brigands did attack this guy once, and he'll tell you a little bit about that. But nothing particularly... Oh, we got some points by asking about the leader, so... let's see... Alright, so not much else. We're going to go this way. And what we're going to do is we're just going to run north. Anything that tries to attack me, I'm just running from. So there's a goblin chasing me. So I'm just going to run for the north, and then I'm going to go right when I can, or east, and now I'm going to go up into here, and this is Irana's Peace. And Irana's Peace, well, the meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. It is warm even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has the fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. So this is Irana's Peace. And the first thing I'm going to do is eat some fruit from the tree. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Now you can get some flowers from Irana's Peace. So these we can give to the healer for some silver, because they're spell components. And now I'm going to go over here and take a look at the stone. Alright, we're not trying to lift it. The large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved into the stone almost look like writing. Okay. The stone has the words Irana's Peace carved up on the top. There are some runes carved along the side. So, let me see. I don't think there's anything I can really do here. And I don't have enough mana to cast that spell anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and rest here because this is the best place in the world to rest. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look here. Okay. So I've got all my stamina. I've got about half my health, and I've got about a third of my magic points. How much silver do I have? I have 16 silver pieces, so that's good. And it's mid-afternoon. So let's go ahead and get back to the healer. And we're going to go ahead and sell those flowers to her. Or exchange them, whatever you want to call it. So, alright. Jeanette, we'll watch later. Early appointment tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Jeanette. Thanks for joining me. And as you can see, Goblin is after me. I am running the heck away. I just do not have the juice to fight him right now. So, and oh god, the game makes you wait for that part right there every time you come to this screen. So we're going to go ahead and go to the healer. And you have to wait until about here. And we're going to give her these flowers. So there. And then I give her some more. And that should have given me, I think, about 10 more silvers. Yes. Okay. So, not too bad. How much are... Wait a minute. I have 2 healing potions. Oh, right. That must have been for the ring. Okay. So, I could probably heal myself and fight, but I can't do much magic casting. So, let's see how much the potions are. Okay, mana potions are 60 silvers. Dang. Healing is 40 and stamina is 20. So for now, that's just good information. Okay. So I need 60. I could run back and get more flowers and just do like a flower running, detail. Let's just have another look at myself. Okay, I could do... Yeah. I could fight. I could probably fight like one goblin. So we're gonna head back to Irana's Peace, and if a goblin comes after me, I will try to fight him. Anyone after me? Not yet, it seems. Wow. Anyone? No one? Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna go this way. Oh, who's coming after me? Oh, it's a goblin. Okay, alright. So, we're gonna use the zap spell. And let's go get him. Alright, I should have like 2 flame darts. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Okay, we got it. Haha, goblin, give me your silvers. I find a single silver coin, carefully polish it, and place it in your pouch. What a way to make a living. Oh, my goodness. 1 stinking silver. Alright. Let's go back to Irana's Peace. We'll grab some flowers. And we'll take them back to the healer. And the game only lets you take 2 handfuls of flowers at a time, so... Alright. Okay, I hope no one is after me. Okay, actually wait, I don't know if I want to rest yet. It is mid-afternoon. I've got some stamina left, that's decent, but so low on health and mana. Alright, we're gonna run back to the healer. And we're gonna get, I think, 10 more silvers. And here comes a goblin. Hey, Gobby. You're not gonna catch me. You're too frickin' slow. Alright. Yeah, you can just... Oh, you can't follow me here, though. Nope, you won't come to a place where there are NPCs. Alright, so we're going to go back in, give her those flowers, get my silvers, Well, you see, ma'am. Alright. Okay, and now, let's see, let's have a look. 37 silver pieces. That one silver is just annoying. I'm like, yeah, okay. I only got one silver for fighting a goblin. I get it. Okay, I've been working hard today. I'm gonna go ahead and rest up a little bit. See how that gets me. So a little under half my health, about a third of my magic, and pretty much holding strong at about a third of my magic points, or mana, as we civilized people call it. Okay. So at this point, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go back into town. Every time he comes into town, he does this survey of the town. It's like automatic. You can't stop it. And I'm going to see if it'll let me rest again and I can kick it into night. No? Okay. Okay. Well, at this point, I can just go in here. I think I can already just buy a night's rest. So we're going to go ahead and purchase a night's rest. And I pay him my 5 silvers. I'm good. I'm going to wake up the next day and I'm going to just go out into the day. Alright. And as we can now see, day is dawning on day 3. So, let me see. Do I have any food? Yes, I've got 5 food rations. I'm good. I don't need your breakfast. Although I'm sure it's delicious. Okay. So now... And I think from here on, I'm not going to be staying in the inn. Like, I basically did it to get the 1 point. I try to get as many of the points as I can. So we're going to go here. And you know, we're going to go back to the castle, and we're going to do the, stables. And just kind of do your, I call it the morning workout. And so we're gonna do the morning workout. We're gonna get the 5 silvers, and it's just gonna go towards purchasing, you know, potions and stuff that I may need. And now he's like, "Hey, you need some work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I need some work." And he's like, "Okay, come on over here." And now I'm going to do this in really fast motion. And then... I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. Okay, alright, you jerk. Alright, so... Come on over here. Alright, and now I'm 5 silvers richer. Good, let's blow this pop stand. Right? That's the phrase, right? Let's blow this pop stand? I can't remember. Oh well. I've got no one to correct me. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Irana's piece. And we are going to fetch up some silver. And I would like to note, so my expertise keeps going up every time I use a spell. So I've got an expertise of 17 with Flame Dart. So that's good because my spells will inflict more damage as I use them. Or at least Flame Dart will, and Zap will. I just need to remember to continue to use it. Alright, come on, is anyone Yes, someone is after me. A goblin, let's do this. Took him out with just my flame darts. Now that's fun. One stinking silver? What am I, chopped liver? Oh well. Okay, so we come back here, and I think I can eat a piece of fruit, so that I'm not using any of my rations. Because you do have to eat, otherwise you will go hungry. So. Alright, and that's all I need, apparently. I would personally beg to differ, but whatever. Hold on. I want to see my stats first. I have 6 out of 44. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, got most of my hit points. Don't have much stamina though, so we're gonna go ahead and rest for the full 60 minutes. 60 minutes of rest generally returns about 15 stamina. So, yeah. So, and now I've got a little bit more mana. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Zap so that my weapon is charged. Although, wait, yeah, I think my weapon was already charged. I didn't get to use it last time. So, alright, so what we're gonna do now is go this way. And we're getting out of here. Alright, so... anyone after me? I don't think well, I could probably fight him. Anyone? Anyone? No? Bueller? Anyone? Okay. Alright, so... I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over here. Let's see what we've got. So we're gonna go and give the healer her flowers, and again, I mean, this is just how this is how I make my living at first, you know. I'm like, here, I need silver, so I'll give you these magical flowers, and you can do what you want with them. There we go. And now let's have a look. Got 48 silver pieces, and what was it? How much? It was 60 for mana, 40 for healing, 20 for stamina. Okay. Pretty good deal for those. I think Zara sells the same potions, but at a heftier price. Let's just go have a look. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go to the magic shop. Yes, and actually, let's talk. Actually, wait, no. Let's just click. Okay. Yeah, power potion, yeah, everything is about, what, about 20%, a 20% markup? So the healer is the one to buy the potions from. I have fetch, I have flame, the open spell. I have enough silvers for it, and actually I think I want it. As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. Okay. And we're out of here now. I think unless you're looking for some amusement, there's not much more use to the magic shop. Like, once you buy the 3 spells, because now I have 4 of the spells that you need in this game. Basically, that's all it really has for you. So what I'm going to do now is, hold on, let's have a look at my coin purse. I have 18 silver pieces, so I have enough to stay in the hotel. So, if I want to, but I don't. So this is all just pure profit now. So we're going to go back to Irana's piece. And again, this is just, this is how I hero at first. Okay, that's a brigand following me. I don't really want to fight him. He's a little too tough for me right now. Yeah. Pretty sure that he would wipe the floors with me. If I had all of my mana, I might stand a chance, but in the meantime, we're going to avoid him. Alright, so we're going to pick these up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cast the open spell. And I think, yes, look at this. It opened up the stone slab. There's a scroll. So I'm going to take the scroll. And now I've learned the calm spell. So that's pretty sweet. So that's what? That's like 5 spells now? So calm will stop an enemy from attacking me. It will calm them down. What the heck? Alright. I'll be back in a moment. Let me see. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Apologies for that. I just had to see what that sound was. It's no big deal. Alright, so let's go and we're gonna do Dresden's flower running ring. Oh, hey, look, a dino is after me. Nope. Although, what do my stats look like? I could probably take him, but I don't wanna. Come and get me, dino. Okay. Alright, this is a good point for me to stop the game. We've got a little bit of color distortion going on here, and the game just does that every so often. It's a little annoying, but whatever. It's alright. I'm going to just go ahead and save Dresden 01, and then we're going to go ahead and quit. And, this might be a good place to quit for the night, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I will resume some Quest for Glory goodness or some Marvel Puzzle Quest goodness some other time, so you guys take care. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. So until tomorrow or whenever I next log on to here, this is Spidey Librarian telling you good night.